Hello and a very good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome back to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us on this Monday. We were just discussing, actually, many things we were discussing before the show, but we were discussing just how this day has absolutely flown over. Hopefully your Monday's gone by quickly for you. If you've been with us, hopefully you've enjoyed the laughs, the fun, the banter, the demos, the education, the inspiration, the questions being answered, the photo galleries, the singing, the dancing. It's all been happening today. Before we get into Monday Makers this evening, must just remind you that last chance saloon on the website for our BOGO 23, where you buy one item and get one for 23p. There's a special section on the website. If you go to the home page, click on the little link and you will see all of the deals there. Off the top of my head, things like the colour blend pencils are in there. We've got various stamping elements in there. The stamping platforms are in there. There's loads. Oh, the desk made is in there as well. Basically, you buy one item, get the second for 23p. It is very, very exciting. Monday Makers, tonight we're going to be concentrating on things like your chalkboard stamps. We have got Sara Signature Country Lane coming up, and we're going to kick off in just a few moments' time with the Angel collection, which you'll need to get your skates on with when we talk about that, and I'll tell you why in just a second. It is not just me, though, over the course of the next couple of hours. It is one of my absolute faves. Some call her the Fish. I call her McGiggles. You know her as Debbie the Fish McGiggles Fisher. So many nicknames.
Oh, I know, I do have a lot of nicknames, yeah, so very strange. So,
you right?
Easy to nickname, I suppose. Yes, I'm good. In fact, I can't believe how quick today has gone.
Flown over,
It has flown past, yeah, absolutely. And it's been a lot of fun. We're talking about games, haven't we?
We have been talking about games over the course of the break. We thought, you know, maybe might be a nice little sort of talker for Monday. Like, what's your favourite game? Mine would be Scrabble. Oh, that
is your favourite game?
I love a game of Scrabble. So I play a bit of Scrabble Go, but you know, normal Scrabble. My dad's got Super Scrabble at home, which is like, it's like double the size board and like double the amount of tiles. And you have, you know, like normal Scrabble, you have like a triple word score. You have quadruple word scores.
Oh, wow.
And quadruple letter scores as well. So you can score like massive amounts of points.
I didn't even know you could get that.
Yes, it's called Super Scrabble. It's really good. What's your favourite game to play?
Probably a game called Werewolf.
A game what?
One night werewolf.
One Night Werewolf?
Yeah, I love it. All my family love it. We all love it. It's just a brilliant game. Yeah, that's probably my favourite game. And it's a quick game. It only takes... I'm going to have to bring it in one day up here and we'll all have to play it. Oh. Yeah, it's a very good game.
Shame you didn't bring it in today, because otherwise we could have played it now. I need to get hold of that game that you go on about.
The train game.
Yes, the train game.
Ticket to Ride.
Ticket to Ride.
Yeah, and that's my next favourite game. And then I'd say Scrabble. I'm not very good at Scrabble, but I love playing it.
Yeah, the guys in the gallery, we'll find out from them later on, but Nicola and Charlotte, some strange games that they've...
Yeah, they do. I think it's their age. They're youngsters. They play strange games.
They do play some strange ones. They were telling us about one earlier on, which I might tell you about a little bit later, but we'll see. Who said Cluedo in the gallery just then? Oh, Nicola, Cluedo's good. I like a bit of Cluedo. That is good fun.
There's a lot of good games.
Huh?
There's a lot of good games.
There are a lot of good games. Let us know in the comments what your favourite games are this evening. Join in the conversation. Kathy Myers has joined us from Missouri. What Lizzie Presents says, hello. Lizzie here from Florida. Hello. Hilda's in from North Carolina and Angela's in from Birmingham. Hi to Kathleen in Pennsylvania. Christine Mahoney says hello. Hi, Mary.
Just like that.
Hi, Mary Beth Doyle. Hi, Lee Allen in Calgary. Hi, Beth Malone in upstate New York. Hi, Kendall in Minnesota. Hi, Kimberly in North Carolina. Mary Pat's in from Montana. Lillian Kwok is in, saying hello, Ben and Debbie. Hello. And Patricia Watling is in. Hello, Patricia, saying hello, everyone from California. Glad I can watch this morning. Hi, Crafters TV, Susie. Happy Monday to y'all. Waving from across the globe. As always, we're live and interactive. Superstar Susie on the socials. Any comments, any questions? Oh, guys, before we start in the gallery, are we asking for pictures in this evening? They would love it, but they have a lot already. So if you want to send any pictures through, you can do, but can't guarantee that we'll show them because there's quite a few there already. So send them in and we'll do our best. Now, we're going to start off with the Angel collection. You are just tilting something around over there. Is that what you're going to make?
No.
Oh. Look of shock on your face.
I know, that's far too creative for me.
No, it's not. It's amazing, though.
It is amazing. I've just been sorting out for some samples, and I actually had it that way. And then I was reading the sentiment on the back, and I thought, it can't be on the back, so that must be the front. So
right.
that's why I turned it around.
Well, that is a lovely thing that you can make with this collection. I'll tell you what, shall I show the boards and then we'll come back to you for some finished samples?
Yes,
Okay. Now, is that what you're making? No! Right, the Angel collection. So this is a selection of the original collection. We do not have... She's gone. We do not have...
I didn't mean to seem so shocked.
It's just the look on your face. Oh my God, I love Debbie days. So this is a selection of the original collection. It's a 7-piece set, which I'll take you through. However, we have less than 50 of these remaining, so it is officially limited stock. There's green on the screen, which means
it soon won't be seen.
All right, so delve in quickly on this if you want it. It's worth nearly £80, $98. $37.88 today, or $46.87 in your collection. You're going to save 40%, and we're going to give you 24 sheets of our gorgeous, gorgeous luxury linen card. This is, I mean, phenomenal, beautiful, double-sided as well in these 4 wonderful colours, and that linen effect that you get. You'll know how good our linen card is. I don't always think it shows up particularly brilliantly on camera, but when you get this back, you'll absolutely love it. You're getting 24 sheets in total, as I say, 250 GSM, and that is included in this set. You're also going to get the Angel Prayer. This is the item within the bundle that's going to sell it out, all right? So as I say, we've got less than 50 chances for you to buy this, and this is the problem item, if you like. Once this one goes, then the bundle will disappear. But you've got that beautiful angel stamp in there, wonderful selection of, you've got the little harp in there and the sentiment, and then the dies to be able to cut that out. Also from the Stampin' Dies, you've got your ethereal angels. That one comes with You Are In My Thoughts. It's a lovely collection, this, because I think it can be quite a like a joyous collection for things like, you know, christenings and birthdays and weddings, but also for things like this, you know, You Are In My Thoughts. It's a lovely collection for those sympathy cards as well. You're also going to get your Heavenly Blessings, which is almost like that sort of stained glass window, really, isn't it? You're going to get the outer die and, of course, the inner detail die with that one as well. Then you've got your Heaven Sent, beautiful on this, particularly, again, if you like doing things like your paper piecing, creating shakers with maybe, or simply as you're seeing here, just cutting it out and popping it onto a layer, you can do that. And then you've got this one, which I think is one of the most beautiful dies that we've ever done, the Believe in Angels, where you can cut this beautiful set of angel wings. They're singing in me here now. Something new in everything I see. I believe in angels. Where you can basically cut these angel wings into your cardstock. Looks the absolute business. Whether you go that way or, I think it might have been Michelle a while back actually, using them that way as well.
Oh yeah.
Either or. You work both ways.
They look like warrior wings.
Like what? Warrior wings?
Warrior.
As in like
a warrior.
Like a warrior.
Like she girl, whatever her name is.
Like that well-known warrior. She-girl.
Shira, wasn't it? Shira. But actually, what I was thinking of, they look like Maleficent's.
Mel who?
Maleficent's.
Oh, Maleficent. I thought you said Mel something.
Oh dear, I feel a bit delirious tonight, honestly, it's terrible.
Maleficent. Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie, yes, who had...
Charlotte just said, why are you talking about Alan Shearer? Shearer, not Alan Shearer.
Shearer.
Alan Shearer was an England footballer. Shearer was He-Man's sister.
Sidekick.
Sister. Princess of Power, She-Ra, wasn't she?
Princess of Power,
She-Ra.
She didn't even have wings, but it reminded me of that sort of, warrior who should have wings, and then I thought, actually, Magnificent.
Is the show nearly over yet? Seriously. Right, so we've got 42 chances now to buy on this. This is so popular this evening. Let's get into a demo. Thank you, by the way, for all of the comments already coming in to do with board games. We'll read those out once we get started on this next demo. But what are you going to be making? Are you making that bag?
I'm not making the one in front. My one's going to look very disappointed now. Let's get rid of that one quickly. Stop it. Stop making me laugh. Oh dear. It truly is. Now, what Ben was just saying a little while ago, this collection is truly stunning. I think this is for so many different occasions. I think whether you've just got that best friend that you want to be able to say hello to, or thank you, or you're my guardian angel. We've all got that friend or that person, haven't we, that we adore, that we want to send them to. But also, I think they're lovely for baptism cards, christenings, that type of thing. I love this. This sample is gorgeous. I'm going to give you a shout out. Lisa West. It's a mini album. Look at this. Now, that's the front, which is gorgeous. And then inside, look at this. Cute. She's done a photo album, which is absolutely gorgeous, just with the little post-it notes in there using vellum that we haven't got anymore, so apologies for that, but again, we do lots of papers like this that you can use. I just think that's absolutely gorgeous. What a lovely idea to put in that little memory book. So nice, absolutely beautiful. Right, let's have a look at the collection itself and see what you can do with it. I'm starting off with a really nice simple card and using that gorgeous feather, sort of edgeable really. Now it's got this straight edge, so you know that you can line it up. The feather goes down the outside of the card. It goes onto any size of card or any side of card or over the edge, because it's only going to cut out this design. It'll stay into your card, so you can see there's no cutting edge down there at all. So I'm just going to line this up on the side of my card. So I am going to be using my plates. I'm going to bring it down here so I can see a little bit better. And all I'm going to do is line the card up to my mat. And then I'm just going to make sure that my design is going straight across the middle there. And then all I'm going to do is take my low-tack tape, and then we can take that down. Now, because our low-tack tape gets a little bit embedded in because of the pressure of the Gemini, I am going to tape it on the outside here, and then it doesn't matter if it pulls my card fibres on the outside. And then all I'm going to do, I am using my Gemini Junior. So I'm going to put, my Gemini. So what I am going to do is just pop that onto there and place that inside. So it's my Gemini Junior plates with my Gemini. Now, because I'm asking that to cut a lot across there, oh, actually, I don't need to. I was going to ask that to reverse, but we don't need to do that. So let's take that out. Oh no, apparently this die is not in the bundle.
No, but you do get, no, it's not, is it? It's that edgeable. No, it's Eternal Love. You've got the feather, haven't you?
Oh, and I'm using that one in my next demo.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm really sorry about that.
No, don't worry about it.
So I'm going to do this really quickly then. So apologies for this not being in there. Let's pop this to the side. Yes, you can still get inspiration if you've got the die. Thank you, Nicola. So I am going to bring this across. The angel sentiment is in there, isn't it?
Which one?
The angel...
Angel
sentiment.
Which one?
The angel sentiment with all the sentiments.
No. Is
that not in there either? Oh, shall we just pause at this demo and we'll do... Shall I... In fact...
No, it's fine. I think it's fine.
Sure. It feels a bit mean that we're doing something that we haven't got. I'm sorry, that's my own fault for not looking properly.
No, it's easily done.
And if I'd realised that, I should have swapped out that edgeable for that next one. But we are doing that in the next demo.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we're still doing plenty of demos. So I'm literally going to put my cardstock onto these. I could have swore that angel one was in there. I've got a feeling it is in the... it's just the angel centre. It's got a large angel. All I'm thinking is... I didn't think anything that wasn't on the poll was put into the box below. That's why. So, but yes, apologies for that. Apologies for that. So we're literally, I'm going to do this very, very quickly. We're just going to pop that on top. But hopefully, if you've got this collection, you'll have these pieces.
Yeah.
We're going to pop that on there, and I'm going to leave that at that. And you can see we've got our beautiful card.
Absolutely.
So nice and simple, and apologies, but it will give you a little bit of inspiration.
No, it's absolutely right. And actually, so you're going to get everything that I've shown you. The edgeable that you get is that one there on top of the ones that I showed you within the actual bundle itself. So you get that one included, plus the other 6 sets, and then the card within this bundle as well. So that one there is called your Eternal Love, so that one is included in the bundle. Then also on top of that, you're going to get the beautiful Believe in Angels, so that's the one with those gorgeous fairy wings that always sets the guys off in the gallery singing every time we do it. Then you're going to get your Angel Prayer. That's the one that's going to sell this bundle out with less than 40 opportunities now for you to buy that. It is going very, very quickly indeed. If you want it, please get it in your basket, get it checked out. Then you've got your Heaven Sent. That one is that, well, beautiful 2-die set where you can create that gorgeous aperture, a bit of paper piecing possibilities for you there as well. Then you've got your Heavenly Blessings, which is also included. That one there is like that sort of stained glass window effect, isn't it? It's absolutely beautiful. And then you're also going to get your Ethereal Angels, so another one of your stamp and die sets included in the bundle, alongside all of your cardstock as well. You're getting 24 sheets of our beautiful linen cardstock. I love this green. It's almost like a racing green, but the texture of the cardstock is absolutely stunning, with your pinks and your navy blues in there as well. You're getting 4 colours and 6 sheets of each in that set. So all the goodies I've just shown you, plus the cardstock, and then that one there, which I don't have a board for, that die is also included in the bundle. That makes you 7 pieces, and that is £37.88 if you're platinum, or $46.87 if you're shopping in the US. Less than 40 chances now available to jump in and get that bundle. Thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. Amy's in from California and Kara's in from Plymouth. Hi to Betty in Idaho, and Tina Jolly says, hello, happy people from North Carolina. Lizzie says, I just love Team Debbie/Ben. I love working with Debbie.
I love working with you, Ben.
Always a joy. No, I was going to get onto that. Right, I'm not going to say it now then. Then the gallery going, when about us? I'm not going to say it now. I'm not going to say it now. Sometimes I like working with Nicola and Charlotte, sometimes. Zoe says, Shira had a winged horse. She did.
Oh, there you go. Perhaps that's where I was thinking of
for the wings. Lovely card, Debbie, says Coletta. Cute card, Debbie. Gorgeous card, Debbie. And Patricia says, Debbie, we viewers still love seeing that gorgeous feather, which is great.
Oh, you're just all so kind.
And thank you for all the games coming through. Cara says, I like Scrabble and Boggle.
Boggle?
Left, right, centre is a fun game, says Fred.
Left, right, centre. Oh, never heard of that either.
I don't know what that is.
We're hearing lots of games that we haven't heard of before.
Canasta, says Betty.
Never heard of that either.
Card game, isn't it? Canasta, I think. Scrabble, Monopoly. Love Ticket to Ride, says Crystal H.
Yeah, I love it.
Love a game of Monopoly and Cluedo, says Angela. My favourite game is Zombie Monopoly, says Mary Pat.
Oh.
Zombie Monopoly.
I've never seen that. I've played all sorts of Monopolies, but never a zombie one.
Katie says, just brought my autistic son a new board game called Kablab. It's
Kablab is brilliant.
It's hilarious, apparently.
Oh, yes, it's so good. Do you know what? Just before Christmas, about a couple of weeks before Christmas, I went into one of our supermarkets and it was reduced from £23 to £7. And I just thought, you know what? I'm going to get it. Extra game for Christmas.
Yeah.
And I thought it wouldn't be very good because it was reduced to £7 I got it for from £23.
Wow.
And we played it all over Christmas. It's very good. It's brilliant.
I'll look out for that.
Kablab. Yeah, very, very good.
Lillian says Super Scrabble wouldn't fit in the bath, Ben. And Christine Mahoney says, Ben, if you like Scrabble, which I do, did you ever see Bananagrams? Yes, you get the bag of banana. You get the, yes, I know, I have seen it.
Seen that.
It's like Scrabble, individually at your spot against others on the table. Love it, love it, love it. And I've played the train game too. I love that too.
Very good. Camel Up, that's another good game.
Camel up?
Camel Up.
Camel up?
Camel Up.
Oh.
Yep, very good.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, you're on little camels and you've got a train. It's a little frustrating because certain things happen and you go up onto the top of the train, you have to go back down below on your camels, and then people can put you back below and go up, but it's very good.
And also, by the way, anyone else who plays Scrabble Go, if you want to like search for me on there, search for it. I'll play you all at Scrabble because I love Scrabble.
Oh.
It's just an app. You just get the app on the App Store. So get the app, search for me, and then request me a game, and then I'll play you, and we'll start a little Scrabble group. No, will you play the first word next time, Charlotte? Charlotte's going, well, you winning because you played the first word. Will you play the first word next time? Right, shall we do another demo? Seriously, very combative today, everybody. Very
chill, take a chill
It's chill, it's Monday. Come on, let's have some fun. I do feel ganged up on today, Nicola. You're right. Three ladies and just me in the studio.
Aww.
Very ganged up on.
Yeah, don't leave Jake out.
No, well, Jake is here, but he's not being shouted at. What demo are you doing next, Debbie?
Right, we're going to use one that's on the show. I'm using that gorgeous linen card. What's nice about our linen card, one side is flatter or smoother than the other, so you can stamp onto it. I'm just cutting up a piece and I'm going to use that gorgeous angel right into the centre here. Now what I've done, as you can see, I've made it bigger at the top and the bottom, because what I want to do is I want to create an outside edge. I want to create a panel that you can see through. So I'm just going to place that onto here, just making sure I've got that top and that bottom, and then we're going to send that through with our Gemini plates. And cut that out. It's such a gorgeous design, this one, and again, because it cuts out only on one side, it keeps that full image inside your cardstock.
Yeah.
But if you use a bigger piece of cardstock, nothing will come out, so not even the card will come away. So I'm going to really gently ease that out, because you can see it takes that beautifully, or cuts that beautifully, I should say. So just take those two pieces away. And then what we're going to do is take that out. Now you can use, I used at home a ruler and a craft knife, so I'm just going to grab mine from the side.
Such a beautiful die, that one, isn't it? It's absolutely
the knife and the rulers. Oh no, I've got a knife, but we've got no ruler. Don't know where that's gone. Right, so it's not a problem. I'm just going to use the sides of my Gemini plate.
Okay.
So we will just pop that to the side and just using, I have a finished one, so if it does go a little bit ski-whiff, I'm not too worried. So I'm just going to make sure that's straight down there. So we're going to go from that point where it's cut, and we're just going to come across to here. So literally just a little way. I mean, you can measure this if you want, because I've already got one done. So that's going to take that point out, so that will take that away. And then we're going to do the same going down. So again, I'm using my my mat as a guideline all the time. I'm going to come in a little bit more. So pop that there. And then I'm just going to come across a little bit more. There we go. And bring that one down as well to that bottom. So I'm just lining it up with the bottom of the angel.
Yep.
And then we're just going to come across, in fact I can just do that by hand, we'll just come across there. So that's going to cut that entire section out, so then that creates our aperture. And then just because we've got that purple cardstock doesn't mean, because it's an uncoated cardstock, we can then use our ink just to come in at the sides and just give a little bit of a darker silhouette all the way down. So do that all the way around your actual image, and then you'll get one like this, and all I've done is added a few gems on just for a little finishing touch. So let's pop those to the side. Beautiful. Then what I've got, I'm going to bring in some papers. I've just got some nice muted papers here. Let's clear that ink away so we don't get purple ink everywhere. And then I've got a piece of acetate, because if there's one thing I love doing, it's definitely a shaker card. Oh, yes. So we've got our acetate that goes on the front there. So all I need to do with that is to add my glue dots on the back. So let's use that. And let's just pop this on here.
And whilst you're sticking, Rosalind says, Ben, I'm actually making 4x4 Scrabble tiles for wall decor with family names.
Oh, that's a lovely idea.
We've got one of those that are actually on our wall at home, which my dad got me for Christmas a couple of years ago.
Nice.
So it's
Has it got all your names?
Yeah, it's combined my name with George and Daisy and Laura, and then the dog and the cat on it as well.
Oh, that's so good.
Before we had the puppy.
I suppose it only works if you've got names that link or the same letters in.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, hard to do, but ours just worked out, funnily enough.
Oh, that's lovely.
Catherine says, I used to love playing Totopoly and careers.
Totopoly?
Totopoly. Totopoly.
Do you have to play a game on your tiptoes and topple over?
I don't know. That sounds like fun, though. Attack Uno, says Mary Beth Doyle, was a good game.
Attack Uno.
Attack Uno, yeah. Can you as well tell me, please, in the comments, what loads of you are saying about left, right, centre, saying it's the best game ever, but we've never heard of it here. So please, can you let us know what that is, left, right, centre?
Left, right, centre.
And Rhonda says, I love to play dominoes, like chicken leg or Mexican train.
Oh, we played dominoes loads at Christmas.
Dominoes is so much fun.
We went to the house. The kids loved it when we lined them up and knocked them all over.
Oh, doing the little domino. You used to be able to buy the kits,
Domino
didn't you?
run.
Domino run. You'd set them all up and you'd have like millions of dominoes.
I haven't
Well, not
seen
millions,
that for a long time.
Hundreds of dominoes.
The trouble is they got too excited and kept knocking them over before the end. And they were so, I think because they were only little, they were worried someone else would knock them before they did it.
Right.
So then they would just knock them over.
Anyway.
Yeah. And then the others would get the ump because they were like, oh, I wanted to knock it over.
Dominoes is a really fun game, though. Love that idea. And Patricia just saying, I love how this particular angel has a halo.
Yeah, she's very pretty, isn't she?
Very pretty, yeah.
Very nice.
Very pretty.
So we're just going to put our nice, I've kept this quite plain at the back. And then underneath, all we need to do now, we're going to bring in our foam on a roll.
I have not done this in ages.
Foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll. Oh, what happened there?
I don't know, but you did a different...
You did a different...
Foam on a roll. Hey, I was doing like a little bass line for you.
Oh.
I quite like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
Foam on a roll, hey.
Foam on a roll, hey. Oh dear, we haven't done that for absolutely forever.
Absolutely forever.
Absolutely forever. Right, so what you can see I'm doing now, just so our sequins don't get lost, I'm making sure that I only put the foam around where we need it.
Yeah.
Just so when they go round, they're not going to get taken into the cardstock, because then that's just a waste. So just threading that round, our last little one at the top. All that's going to do is make sure that they don't come out. So make sure that your tape, your foam tape connects. And then I'm just going to put a little bit on each side.
Yeah.
Just so that balances out.
What size card are you making, says Kendall?
It's a 5x7.
Okay.
So
Shadiah just saying 4. That's foam on a roll.
Yes.
F-O-A-R. 4.
Or foam on a roll. Do, 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 do. Foam on a roll. Do, 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 do. Foam on a roll. Do, 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 do. Foam on a roll.
Ba ba da ba. Yeah.
Ba-da-ba. We've sung loads today, haven't we?
Yeah, I've sung a lot today, actually. Been fun.
Lots and lots of singing.
Lots of singing, lots of laughs. Who just went, I think that was Nicola.
Right, I have got a bag of sequins. So I'm going to turn this over so you can see here. I know that our sequins are going to be here. So all I'm going to do is pop them out right into place. Got quite a few there. We're going to just flatten them a little bit. I'm going to have them going up just so I know that we can pop that on top without any getting stuck or not completely in there. And then we're just going to add this one to our card, like so. And then I've got a sentiment. So we've got the sentiments on there, haven't we? So we've got You Are In My Thoughts. So, and then you can see our lovely shaker card. Oh, if I just make sure I seal that a bit better at the top. And then all I'm going to do is add that on with a bow. So let's pop that into place up here. And then we're going to add this one on as well.
Thank you to everyone sending in their foam on a roll lyrics, all you foam on a rollers out there. And still talking about games, Pam Hat says, we play Pop the Pig. Pop the Pig?
Pop the Pig.
I've never heard of that game.
I love hearing all these games. I'm going to have to write them down.
Yeah. Pop the Pig. Is that a bit like... No, I don't even know what I was going to say. What is that like something? Because I've no idea what it's like. But anyway, back to the card. That is what I'm talking about, Debbie. That's phenomenal. And
very simple, but just a nice little simple card, but a beautiful shaker card. There we go.
Absolutely beautiful. And this is the thing, we send you away with the inspiration. You can pick up this collection this evening for just $37.88, $46.87. We have now less than 30 chances remaining on this set. So many of you, I think, have enjoyed the demos and now are going, actually, with what's left of this Angel collection, this 7-piece set, you've got to jump in and grab it. 29 opportunities left on this, and then that is it, it's gone. It's the Angel Prayers collection that's going to sell the bundle out, but you can still get it with your cardstock. So your linen cardstock is included, 24 sheets of that within the bundle, 2 of your stamp and die sets. So you've got that beautiful ethereal Angel, and then this set here with the stamps and dies, which is going to sell the bundle out, the Angel Prayer. And then I think you get 3 of the best dies in the collection as well. The Heavenly Blessings is gorgeous. This one here for creating that aperture is amazing, the Heaven Sent. And then you've got one of the best dies I think we've ever done, the Angel Wings there. Absolutely gorgeous, stunning. All of that you're going to get for that price of $37.88 or $46.87 while stocks last, because there's less than 30 of those now available. It will disappear. Right, more of your comments we'll have a look at in just a few moments' time, but I did just want to show you some cardstock that we've got on the show. Yes, what we've done is we've done a great deal on our luxury cardstock. You've got the ability, if you want to go a 4-way on this, you can. 4 for 30 or 4 for 42 if you want to multi-buy these. But these are the colours that we've got available. So the purple, and in each set you get 30. You actually get like 30 and a bit, because as Craig pointed out the other day, you do get those little extra bits at the front, the little freebies, which is, I'd never realised. But you get glitter card, our encapsulated glitter, which is immense. You get our mirror card, and you also get our matte mirror. So that's in the purple. You've then got the red, which is beautiful. Again, 10 sheets of the glitter, 10 sheets of the mirror card, 10 sheets of the matte mirror card for that price on screen. Then you've got the green, which is $9.99 or $15.95 again. Once again, if you want to buy 4, you're going to get 4 for 30 or 4 for 42, less your platinum, of course, and then your beautiful gold included as well. Some really lovely colours in there. Reds and the greens work beautifully together, and then the golds and the silvers, which we've got. Each pack is a pack of 30 with your glitter, mirror card, matte mirror, and then oh yes, I forgot about the ice, baby. The ice blue, $7.99 or $12.76 is your price on that ice blue pack. Left, right, centre is a dice game, says Terry. The dice have a dot, L, R and C. If you start with 3 chips, roll. If you start with 3 chips, roll as many dice as chips. What you roll, you give the chips. Left, right or centre, dot, nothing happens. Person with at least 1 chip left wins. We play with dollar bills. I don't know if I really understand the game, but it sounds. Once it's in front of you in your show, you probably pick it up quite quickly. Kate says left, right, centre, aka the $3 game, is a dice game where you have to pass dollar bills to the left, right or into the centre. Ah, I see. The pot, depending on what you roll, last player with $1 gets the pot. I understand. So you go, yes, pass it left, pass it right, or pop it in the pot. Person with $1 at the end wins the pot. Interesting. I've learned a lot tonight, actually, not just from you guys, but from the guys here as well, about some really interesting games. Right, so let's move on. The Angel Collection, we'll keep you updated on that. As soon as I hear another update on it, I'll let you know, but I know we are now less than 30 opportunities to grab that. The Country Lane collection that we've got on the show, we have more stock of. This is an incredible buy, right? Make no bones about it. This is amazing, because it's £156 or $196 worth for £37.30 if you're platinum, or £46.66. It's the best ever price that we've done it for, and it is just a joy of a collection is this. Now, in the collection, you're going to get flower forming foam. So we're going to give you your 12 sheets of flower forming foam included in all of those gorgeous colours. And then on top of that, of course, the dies to be able to create those beautiful florals. This one is called Your Perfect Peony. So obviously you can use these elsewhere with, you know, vellums and papers and tissues or whatever you want, but they work, we think, the best with the foam that you've got in this collection. You're going to make some really beautiful lifelike flowers within the set. And then you get so much more aside from that. You've got your hanging sign and vines. Well spotted, Charlotte. I did that just to make sure that you were watching. Well done. You've won the prize. So you've got your hanging sign and vines there. Also within this set, you've got dies to create that gorgeous old-fashioned street light. You've also got that lace frame in there. Again, like cut as a set with maybe a little sentiment on, will look amazing, or you can use the individuals. Then you've got your swaddled butterflies. This one is the country lace. You saw this a little bit earlier on. If you were watching on Wake Up Call this morning, you'll have seen that one being used. Then you've got the beautiful cut and emboss folder. So handy to have this, that gateway to the country. Again, almost like a creator card in itself, really, because you can just add your layers of ink to the actual emboss. You've got the cut there keeping the gate on the hinge, and then you can open that up to, I mean, whatever you want it to be, really. You can create your own scene behind there, but within this set, you actually have the ability to create all of those different scenes, because then you've got your idyllic meadow. This one gives you all of the different perspectives, if you like. So you've got cows and sheep and chickens and ducks in there, but you've got them in the foreground, the midground and the background. So depending on the perspective of your actual design, those are going to work beautifully for you. Then you've got the grand oak. That again, 3D embossing folder. I mean, simply just like pop that through your machine, add a bit of colour as we've done here, whack on a sentiment, you've got a really quick, stunning card. We've got sentiments in here too, sentiments kind of for all occasions really. You've got thinking of you in there, miss you so much, relax and be happy. You've got sending you love and wishes for a day full of happiness. You've got birthday wishes in there as well, so some more generic sort of wishes. You've got all of your lanterns in there. It's a great set for building up scenes with as well. When you think, we'll come to it in a minute, but we've got a beautiful window stamp and die set in here, so you can really build up like 3D scenes with this, because you've got lamps, you've got all those perennials in the pots there as well. So outside of this set, you know, you can mix and match that up with loads of other collections to create beautiful 3D cards. There's that cottage window. Again, you'll have seen that used earlier on in one of Debbie's demos, but you know, you can use that to create that beautiful window. You've got your florals there as well, which you can cut out. Those are your window shutters, but you can use those as little plant pots as well. Then you've got this set which cuts you out that gorgeous door. Then you can pop behind it the scene which you've got on the stamps there. Can you believe you're getting all of this for £37 or $46? It's bonkers. 100 stamens to help you make your beautiful florals. You're also going to get 2 meters of elegant lace included, and you're going to get 3 meters of your seam binding ribbon in those 3 beautiful colours. What a fantastic bundle. That is all yours for just $37.30 or $46.66. It was like one of the most popular Sara Signature launches we ever did. Everyone talks about how fantastic it is, and the paper pad, which sadly we don't have anymore, is one of the most popular I think that we ever did. But it's your opportunity to grab kind of like the majority of items within that collection, and such a super versatile set to go for. Right, Kendall, the card size that Debbie just made, we did answer that, but it's 5x7 was the last card that Debbie made, so just to let you know. Right, we are going to go back over to Debbie. She is crafting away. Looks like she's already there, making your florals ahead of the game.
Yeah, I thought I would just heat some up. Yes, we're going to be using some of that beautiful foam. I love making foam flowers. We've got the Country Lane, which is the perfect peony. We've also got the swelled butterflies. We're also like Craig now, aren't we? Swelled.
Swaddled.
Yeah, and this beautiful lace one. This lace one you're going to use in so many of your makes. So that's a beautiful design and a really large die. That's actually a 5 5 by 8 by 3 by 9, and you're getting 3 dies in there. We're only going to be using 2. We're going to be using them on white cards, so I'm going to cut that oval out in the centre. We're also going to be cutting this one out, and then I'm going to be using those butterflies, so we're going to cut those ones out as well. And then also we've got our flowers here. I've already got a few, and I want to cut just a couple more bigger ones out, so I'm just going to use the actual 2 pieces. So I'm just going to fold it over into 2 pieces. Now let me grab my bigger plates, because then we can put more on in one go.
Okie dokie.
Let's have those ones, and I just need my plastic shim. Let's have that one, and then take out the metal one. Oh, these are quite unused. These
yeah, they were new as of like the other day. Who had them new? I think it might have been Michelle.
Was it Michelle? Yeah, I think it was. I thought when she was using the other day, they looked fairly new. So let's pop that through. Let's see if we can fit a few on here. Might only be able to get, excuse me, and then we want this one. So I think I might be able to squeeze them on. Just being lazy really, aren't I? But if we can get them all on, we might as well. There we go. And then pop those on top, and then we can run those all through.
Interesting that you've put like cardstock and flower forming foam on one pass through, which shows you how good the Gemini is, doesn't it? That you can do different materials in the same pass.
Unless we do a Gemini show, it's very rare we show that, but you're right, it does show that you can go from all those different materials into what you're cutting through the Gemini, and it can take it. It's just the most amazing machine.
We must be due one of those shows soon. I feel like we haven't done like a specific Gemini show for ages.
Yeah, it does film a long time. So let's just cut those ones up like so. You can cut up to 4 pieces of this foam in one go, which is very good. And you can see all of these. I'm going to put that all onto my plate. Just drop that down. That will take all those little pieces out. And then this one as well. So look at that. I mean, that is beautiful to cut through like that. Is such a gorgeous die. So we've got our 2 pieces there, we've got our flowers, and then we're just going to have our butterflies. So let's just take those out. So pop all those bits out, and then we've got our lovely butterflies. And actually, when you look at the price of this kit and that you're getting dies like this, which are just a few of the elements in here, it's such a good kit.
I think it is. The price is, you know, it's kind of hit home when I was going through the boards just then, and it was like, and this, and this, and this, and this. Got to realise the value when you're saving £110, $137. Good bargain, says Stephanie, on this collection.
Yeah,
nice selections of items in them. And Kathy says, this is a great sale price. So glad that I ordered it. So well done. Let us know what you snapped up today.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Right, so let's get rid of all my bits there and pop our plates to the side, because then I'm going to bring in, so I've got a few little flowers. This iron isn't very hot. It doesn't seem to be getting any hotter. So it's not as hot as what I'd like it to be. It seems to, you have to leave these on a little bit
normal iron that we
longer.
have?
Yeah, I don't know actually. It's probably in the cupboard. But our shelving has been pushed right up against it, so it could be behind there.
Oh.
So,
it's hot enough though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hot enough. I mean, it doesn't, like, what I like it to do is to really curl them, but the longer you leave them on for, the more it will, you see it's starting to go now. And it starts to curl it. And you can manipulate them as well. I quite like the floppy leaves, so I've got one that's a little bud there. I thought I had a few more, but it's okay because I've got finished ones. The stamens, I think the stamens are still in here as well, aren't they?
Say again.
The
stamens are in, yeah.
So I've done some of the stamens, I've just threaded it onto some little craft wire. And all I'm going to do is literally take my pokey tool. I'm going to start off with my biggest piece. So I'm going to start off with that base layer. And I'm just going to layer mine up by putting them on to my pokey tool. So nice and easy. And trying, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but try to sort of do alternative petals. And then let's pop another one in. Oh, I did have some more. I thought I had some more. I'm just going to delve down here and bring some more up here. And then we can pop these ones on as well. So just turning that around so they're not all stuck in the same way. To stop them, actually, you could use your hot glue gun.
Yeah.
And that would be nice and easy to stick them each one, and you'll get that layered effect. But when you start pushing them together, you can see you start getting that flower design.
Yeah. And
then we're just going to do those last couple. And then that'll also, so what this does, Ben, it gives us a hole that we can then put our stamens through as well. So
how many layers have you put on there?
Quite a few, actually.
Yeah. Is there a rule as to?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, wow.
So I normally do 3 of each size, but I think I've got more of the other sizes and only one of the small one in the middle. So
what, going like big, medium, small, big, medium, small?
Yes, yeah. So I'm going to take that one out, and then all we're going to do is thread that through. So hopefully that will go, there we go all the way through, and then pull those right through, and there we go. It's as simple as that to create your flower. I mean, that's so incredibly easy to do, and you've got that really nice full flower, which is beautiful. Right, so let's pop that to the side and then bring in our pieces that we've done. Oh, and also let me just ink some of these pieces. So I'm just going to use our pink tulip. It's a nice subtle colour, but it looks really lovely when you ink just around the edges. So let's just bring that one in. And I'm just going to go over the top of, oh, we've got a bit of fuchsia on our ink pad,
right.
so, but it's fine.
What sort of ink pad is that?
This one is just our water reactive, but I've got a feeling I've picked up, can you see this is a fuchsia one that I've picked up probably from the pigment ink pad. Okay. But it doesn't matter. No. And that will blend in with that, so it's not going to affect that. Now with this one, what I have done, let me just find, I've just already stamped out, You Mean the World to Me. Aww. So I've already done that one. And then, so let's use the ones that I've already inked in pink tulip because they match a bit better, lighter pink. Pop them to the side, but that's all you have to do is just ink around the edges, and I've also done the same with that one as well. Perfect. Yes, this sentiment's for all of you in the building. You all mean the world to me. You charmer, you. You, what are you like? You do, it's true, I love you all. We love you too, don't we, guys? We're very lucky, we have a good team, don't we? Yeah. We're like one big crappy family. I have to be honest, I've not really worked in a place where everyone gets on like we all do. Everyone gets on, do they? Yeah. I knew they'd say that in the gallery. They're like, does everybody get on? I like to think that we are like a family here, absolutely. And like with any family, you know, everyone gets on, everyone's got a lot of love for each other, but sometimes, you know, there can be... Not with us. Do you not think? Oh, is it just me then? I don't get any problems. Do you? Do you then? No, I never have any problems. It's mainly me causing the problems. Can you believe that? No, do you know what? In all seriousness, I've never worked in such a fun place where everyone does get on. It doesn't feel like work, actually. No, not at all. I always say that we have to call it work because we get paid, so... Yeah, can you imagine if it's like, yeah, it's just fun. Oh, it's fun, so you don't want paying then? What? I know, exactly. We will do it for a job. Tell you what, payday was welcome today, wasn't it? Anyone else feel like it's been like about 10 years? Too long. About 10 years. Yeah. When they laughed today, he's like, the guy was calling. Oh, it was you, wasn't it, as well? Yeah. We had sat there having our meeting this morning. It was like, ping. And like, Nicola was like, oh, I've just been paid. And then 2 seconds later, Debbie, ping. Like, oh, just been paid. I need to set that up on my watch because all my watch ever tells me is that... You looked like you were very jealous. You were like, how comes my watch doesn't tell me? Well, my watch just tells me when I've spent something. It doesn't tell me when there's money gone in my account. That was really funny. Money is always going out. Can I just tell you, these have been flying. We are less than 20 of the Angel collections. This is busy with the Angel collections. 20 of them left now. More and more of you are shopping for those. And we'll give you a chance to check out in just a second. And I have a feeling that there's more people with those in baskets as well. So just to warn you, if you want that Angel collection, we are under 20 now, and we'll get a bit more of a take on that after we've had a break in about 5 or 6 minutes time. So just to let you know, very, very busy. Just a few more comments coming through just whilst we're watching
Debbie here. Twister is a favourite of Lizzie's.
I haven't played that for a long time.
I don't feel like my old bones would be able to do that anymore.
I don't think I would be able to do it anymore. It's years since I've played Twister.
Spoons is fun, says Terry.
Spoons?
My uncle broke his elbow playing. It can get quite intense amongst the brothers. What spoons?
Oh.
I know playing the spoons, you know, like, but I don't know what the game Spoons is. My all-time favourite, says Philip, is Monopoly.
See, I love Monopoly, so I don't dislike it, I do love it. But I always think it's a long game. So if I have a choice not to play Monopoly and something else, I normally choose something else. My kids love it.
Oh, really?
And would be up all night playing it. I'm always the one, so I always say, I'll play it, but when I've had enough, someone has to take over. And that always happens. I never play to the end, because it's just too long.
Junior Monopoly's the best, because it's kind of like the same, but it's a lot. You can get the game done in like about half an hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like quicker games. It's why I like One Night Werewolf. That's very quick.
Evelyn's in with us from Colorado. Jan's in from Essex. Hi to Lizzie, says, beautiful. I never thought to make the flowers using my pokey tool. Great way to thread them all, isn't it, like you say?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I'm just going to put one more in on this side just to even that up. Oh, push that down there. And there we go. It's a really
phenomenal.
Pretty card, using those dies, those flowers, the leaves. And to think you can make this entire card, all those pretty elements for £46.63. I mean, that's crazy, absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it's a massive saving. You've got to realise £110 or $137. And remember, with these Sara Signature collections, when things are gone, that is it. You know, it's not like we'll say, oh, well, we'll bring this back next year. That's it. It'll be gone. So if you like this collection, it's the bundle basically of what we have left. And as far as I'm concerned, you've got some of the best pieces from this collection within the selection that we've got tonight. £37.30, $46.66. That is your platinum price. So go swiftly on that if you want to jump in and grab it. Charlotte just saying, what a great price on that collection. I already have everything in it and think it's fab. I did pick up, though, 10 of the Hummingbird paper pads, though. That is in our last chance section. And Patricia says, Ben and Debbie, I hope you all realise how much you're all like family to us viewers, even those folks behind the scenes. Thank you.
About that earlier, wasn't we? And I think sometimes it's so easy to forget that we are like family and like close friends to people because you know us so well. So, and we do really appreciate that. It's such a humble thing, really, isn't it?
Honestly, I'm going to get all gushy and gooey now. Yeah. I've never quite worked in a place like this, and I do feel, I feel quite privileged. And it's lovely, isn't it? Because, like you say, we have our friends commenting during the shows, and then you'll be the same. Like, you know, friends message you on your page, and when you put up posts, you get loads of lovely comments back. And that's why I personally feel like, you know, when I do bits and pieces, I mean, you might not be interested, but when I sort of share bits and pieces of what I do outside of here, I put it on my page, which I'd never done before anywhere else, because I feel like, you know, you guys enjoy seeing it. And if you don't, you can tell me, because we're family. Family.
Gets on my nerves, it does, Ben. He knows I'm only joking, I love it.
I know she's only
Make me laugh all the time.
Spoons is kind of like rummy, says Terry. Terry, you're introducing us to amazing games here. Once your hand matches, you yell spoons and everyone grabs for a spoon. There is always one less spoon than player. Oh, I remember, we played this at a New Year's party a few years ago.
Bit like musical chairs, but at the table.
Yeah, grabbing a spoon. Yes, I do remember. Listen, there's some questions coming through, which we'll tackle in just a few moments' time. But right now, I want you guys to get to the checkouts, particularly if you've got that Angel collection. It's flying out the door. We'll get an updated recap on that for you, hopefully, after this little break. But if you've got anything in your baskets, get it checked out, and we'll come back with more inspiration on this evening's Moneymakers in about 3 or 4 minutes.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
The one that was really funny, Ben. You did.
It was better than your I'm a gnome and I live in a caravan.
I'm a gnome and I live in a caravan.
Can we clip that? We'll do it. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Many of our viewers bring up time and time again, and that's our wax seal gate. Thinking, Joe, it might not work as well because I've put too much. Oh, I've forgotten to put me thing in place.
Because I have a way of words that I think that doesn't engage with that and can come out all wrong. Water.
That wasn't the one you just washed your brush in, was it?
Sorry. Yes, but it doesn't matter.
No, it wasn't, was it? It was. Are you kidding?
I'm going to have to say, it's a slip of the tongue. I'm going to say it's maybe to do with my Scottish accent. I'm maybe going to say it's because of Mr. Ben Moseby. He is, well, yeah, he doesn't help matters.
Foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll. Hey!
I've made pots that have exploded when I fired them. I've done zips in inside out. It happens to everybody.
We've all spilt our glitter all over our project or knocked the water over.
You're right.
I've just noticed I've got my dress on inside out.
So I was messing about doing some backgrounds with the sparkling, took the lid off it and managed to catch the pot somehow, and the whole thing came towards me, down my front, across my lap, onto the floor.
I went to reach for the water and do the tapping with the and so there was less tapping and more sort of a tsunami. I've got some
Welcome back, everybody. Philip says, Ben, I don't use Facebook. Could you possibly show us YouTube users the Sara's wig selfie? It's coming up in a bit. We're going to do another gallery. Thank you, by the way. Are you enjoying having the gallery back? Because we are. I don't know. It's more work for the hard-working crew in the gallery, of course. But actually, I think it's nice. And I think if you guys are enjoying it, we should definitely keep doing at least one a day, seeing pictures of what you've been making, what you've been up to, and just generally having a bit of a nose. Cara says, I love this country lane. Thank you, Debbie, for all the inspiration. And Leslie says, so Ben, can you give us a hint as to what we will see Thursday during Cartload? I'm not today, but maybe tomorrow and Wednesday, I might drop a few little hints in. I've literally just seen the finished running order, if you like, and it's a good one. It is a good one. I asked for a few bits and pieces, and actually most of what I've asked for, unbelievably, is on the show. So it's going to be a cracker. So it should be fun. Good evening to Al is watching, saying good evening, Ben and Debbie.
Hello, Al.
Did you say Al was watching earlier?
Yes. He was messaging in, and it wasn't a live show. Made me laugh.
I absolutely love these clips, says Lizzie. Brings back so many great memories, doesn't it? Right, let us swiftly move on and have a look at the Chalkboard Stamps collection, which comes with actually our beautiful pure white in the opaque pigment, a perfect partner for this particular collection, which obviously does look amazing if you are going to create that chalkboard look. But as you can see from the boards as well, that you can obviously create that effect using all of your different ink pads in there as well. If you loved the mindfulness quotes collection that we brought you last week, this is almost like an extension of that, I think, because you've got some really fabulous mindful quotes in here, lots of fun for cards and home decor projects and all sorts, really, and it's at a great price today. So it should be £55.89, £78.49, £28.80 is your platinum price, or £40.80 $40.80 if you're shopping in the US. So the sentiments you're going to get alongside your ink pad are: the greatest thing you can be is yourself. Do more of what makes you happy. You've also got: you don't have to be perfect to be amazing. Aren't these all so true? Life is tough, but so are you. Make your dreams happen. Enjoy the sweet little moments. Laughter is the best medicine. That is actually true, isn't it, laughing? Because it releases the old endorphins, which is good for you. It's like exercising, isn't it? If you go exercising, it's good for you. Go out there and do amazing things. I like the colour that's been used on that one, actually. Very nice. Life is too important to be taken seriously. And lastly, may you be forever blessed, as once said by Mary Lamb. $28.80 or $40.80.
That'd be out.
No, it's not.
Oh,
it's
not.
Susie. Sophie just made me laugh. She's just messaged to say, I've got Al's comments from the Not Live show if you want them.
That's hilarious.
Yes. Send them through. Send them through. Angela says, love the gallery. We're bringing the gallery back. Hi to Thea. Hoi hoi, pipaloi. Thea's in from the Netherlands. Alana's joined us from East London. And Faiza says, hi Ben, hi Debbie. Very enjoyable show. Please, you need to stop bringing such good deals. I'm finding it hard to resist. I'm sorry. We're the enablers here, don't forget. So, you know, we bring the deals. That's what we do. And then we bring you all of the inspiration to go with it as well, which is what we're going to do right now with the lovely Debbie. So, chalkboard stamps. What are you going to be showing us, Debbie?
Yeah, so I want to show you something a little bit different that I thought would be good inspirational looking at these. So I felt like I wanted to do a background with them. So I've chosen, this one is the do more of what makes you happy. And even though they're chalkboard, we will do a general chalkboard stamp one with them later. But I thought I would use this one because this is really good for masking off. So what I've done, I thought I love the happy at the bottom here. And because it has a line across the top, it's really easy to mask off. So all you need to do, now I'm taking my little mini platform, so this is our 4x4. I've put this up a little bit because what I only want is I want the happy stamp.
Yeah.
So what I've done is got myself a piece of card that would just fit over the top here, just like so. And then what will happen is let's bring in our fuchsia. Now I'm using my quick drying as well. So I've got my fuchsia ink pad here. I'm going to lay that down and then I'm just going to ink up that happy.
Okay.
Just like so. And by doing that, I can see straight away I've not got that very straight. Let's just bring that there, just so we've got it. We can just pop that across. So it's a different way of masking because I am using a piece of card. And then all I'm going to do is randomly, we're going to pop this onto a piece of card. Like so. So that gives us just the happy, okay? And then we're going to do that again and we're going to keep building this up. So I'm putting that across there, just that piece of card. Put that across. We're just inking that up again and then let's do one in a completely different direction. So we'll pop that one there and then we've got another one there that's happy, okay?
Yeah.
Now you keep building that up. I'll do it one more time. So we're just
Can I just ask a quick question before we move on? So I think it's Philip was asking, what was the size of the last card you made?
Oh, I'm not really sure. Shall we have a quick look?
Sorry, just before
no, that's absolutely fine. It's 5 inches by 8.
Brilliant, thank you. Sorry, it wasn't Philip, it was Tim. Apologies, Tim. 5 by 8. There you go.
5 by 8, Tim. Yes. So let's pop that there, and then we'll just do another one at the bottom, like so.
Yeah.
And then keep building that up around. Once you've done that, you end up with a background like this. How cool is that?
Really cool.
So just a different way of doing it. We'll do it that way because you can see the happies now up the right way. And it just creates something really different. So I've done that. Then I'm going to take my stamp and bring in now my stamping platform. And this is where they all come into their own, because we can't really use this and do this type of background by using this, because it has feet that go in and you can only stamp in one place. But to do the whole stamp itself, so all I'm going to do is place my piece of card in here, and let's pop them magnets on. And then we're going to use this one, but this time I want to do a more ombre effect. So let's turn that round. I'm not worried about that happy being pink still, because I'm going to trim that down. So we're going to pop that onto there like so and pick that one up. I'm just going to bring my magnets in a bit closer. They'll help hold that because the ink's quite sticky. Pick that up. And then this time I'm going to be bringing in two colours. So I've got my fuchsia, which I've been using for the background, and then I'm going to be bringing in our crushed velvet as well. So I'm going to keep that happy at the bottom, so that's in line with what we've already done. And then on the other part, we're going to use our crushed velvet. So just doing that onto there. And then stamp that one down. Now, my recommendation or my tip for the boards is where you've got your cross in the middle, always push down onto that cross, and then you can walk your fingers around, no matter where your stamp is on your platform.
Yeah.
And I say that because if you press from here, say, because you've got some stamping down here and you want to stamp it first, it could slightly shift.
Yeah, okay.
So always stamp down in the same place, and then you can always re-stamp back down in that state. So you can see here, it's not stamped very well. I'm just going to re-ink that up, so let's just put that purple on there, put the pink on the bottom part, like so, and then we can just turn that round, and I know where we've not stamped, so I'm going to go in the cross but then go down to that side and just stamp all around, making sure that we get that coming out like so. So that gives us our background, that gives us a background, and that gives us our topper. Now what I did with my topper, I've just trimmed that down using my nesting dies, my square nesting dies. So I'm going to pop that to the side, bring in that background, and then just so it makes it pop, I'm bringing in some black card. It's one of my biggest things at the moment, is using black cardstock to make everything pop, and it just brings it all together, it frames it.
Do you know what? It must be everyone's New Year's resolution, because Leanne was going big on that the other day.
It's funny, isn't it?
Who else was? Michelle, I think, was going big on it. And it's something that I've never really seen before, and I've been watching all the demos going, oh yeah, it works brilliantly.
It works
just
so
adding that extra
well.
layer of black cardstock.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been doing it a lot because it was the daisies that especially gave me that, because I felt like it just, with that lift of colour in the background, because daisies are white, it really helped, and I've just been using it so much at the moment, and it really does make such a difference. So I would say if you want to pop anything extra in your basket, make sure you get our matte black cardstock.
Just whilst you're sticking this as well, and I'm sure you might come onto it, but Lisa's asking, so what ink do you use to make the white lettering? So obviously we've got the pure white opaque pigment ink pad within the bundle,
which I'm going to use in when we do another demo, so I'll show you that one.
Right.
If you didn't want to use white, you could use any colour pigment, any colour, and use white embossing powder.
Yes.
So all we're going to do is I've just cut myself a little pennant. So we're just going to matte and layer our black and white over each other. And this really, we talked about white space earlier, and this just sort of levels it out a little bit with having a little bit more white. And then all I'm going to do is, using this, we're going to place this onto our section. I'm going to add a few gems on there. So let me just, in fact, stick that down first. So just sticking that into place, and I'm just going to pop that right there. So it's just tying it all in and adding just a bit of decorative element, and then we'll put just a few gems at the bottom there. And I notice, and normally I don't do the gems, but I've noticed there's a bit of a grubby mark that I've put on there. So actually the gems hide that very well, like so. And I've got a couple more, which I'm just going to pop onto our design. So let's pop that there, and another one there. So just tie those off. And then we're going to pop this, oh, we haven't put it on our card, have
Oh,
we?
no.
Let's pop that onto our card. Can't not have it on a card.
Lots of people loving the background idea with Kathy, amongst others, and Patricia, saying they love it. Kathy says, never thought of doing something like that. I love it. Thank you, Debbie. And Patricia saying, I love that happy background with all the flourishes.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Really clever.
And it just really ties in now with the actual design. I've lost, there it is, right there. Let's just pop some of that on the back just to heighten that. So let's just give that a trim. They do talk about very random things in our ears, that's for sure.
I know it's been a long day, but I feel like Nicola and Charlotte are, yeah, they've lost the plot in the gallery, I think, this evening with some of the chat that's going on in there. Thank goodness the red button option isn't available tonight, where you could, that isn't a real thing, by the way. Tune in, listen to the gallery.
So we're going to pop that at a jaunty angle, and there we go.
That is brilliant. So much fun is that. I love that. And later on, later on, hopefully in the show, we will come and do a demo with the white lettering,
Yes,
right?
absolutely, yes.
We'll do that for you, Lisa. Philip just saying, laughter, the best medicine should be the slogan for you two. Thank you. Tracy says, just joined. What is the Monday mega deal? Oh, we might show you that in a bit, the Monday mega deal. Patricia says, how is Ben not in the blooper reel? Oh, right, he's perfect personified. Yup, yes, sirree. I never lay claim to that, and I have made a lot of mess-ups here, but they've obviously, the guys have never just like trimmed it out of a particular show. You could fill a blooper reel up with some of the stuff that I've done wrong, I tell you what. The amount of pack shots and things that I've knocked over through the years.
Oh, absolutely.
Patricia says, I bought the chalkboard set, haven't yet used it, but I love the fonts and the swirly flourishes. And Patricia also saying, I like that strip cut and angle. There is movement all over this card, and I love it. You might be able to vote for that a little bit later on as your demo of the show when we get round to that in around about half an hour's time. Chalkboard stamps, though, with that white opaque, there you go, there's a blooper, opaque pigment ink pad, and then you're going to get all of your beautiful stamps included in here too. The greatest thing you can be is yourself. Do more of what makes you happy. You don't have to be perfect to be amazing. Life is tough, but so are you. Make your dreams happen. Enjoy the sweet little moments. Laughter is the best medicine. Go out there and do amazing things. Life is too important to be taken seriously, and may you be forever blessed. $28.80 is that if you're platinum, or $40.80. Should be $55.69 or $78.49. Just as a by the by, the Angel collection, if you wanted to get that, I can give you an actual number that we have available. I said we had less than 20. We've got 5. That has been flying out of the door. So if you want that Angel collection, next 5 people get it. After that, well, you won't, basically. That's a bit obvious though, wasn't it? Next 5 people get it. What happens then? Well, you don't get it. Should we have a look at some other items that we've got for you, which potentially you might want to get your hands on? Just some deals that have rolled over. I'm surprised, to be honest with you, we've got any stock of this left at all. This is the brand new Sara's Signature Sent With Love box. Launched on Wednesday of last week. So popular was this, and the showstopper deal, we have just a few of these left if you didn't snap it up. So you can buy the showstopper deal, which is the box itself. I mean, there's over 230 elements in that, and it is absolutely gorgeous. The thing to say about that box is the fact that a lot of you might just be thinking about buying that for Valentine's and then putting it away. It's about sending love year round, not just on Valentine's. So it's a box that you'll get a lot of work and creativity out of. Within the showstopper deal, we also gave you a set of classics, the florals, the rocker blocks, the 2 big size rocker blocks, and then you're also going to get the Nina cardstock in there as well. Unbelievable bundle. I can't remember off the top of my head the deal on that, but basically everything that you're seeing on the screen there, you're getting for £47.99 or $63.19, which is incredible. And when you also consider the value for money that you get within the box itself, I'd say the box is worth that, if not more. And so to get everything else in there, that's that showstopper, but there's not a lot left. And you get 100 bonus points on that as well. So that is definitely worth reiterating. If you've not got it, grab it. You've also got the textured embossing folders. This is the only launch I didn't do last week, and I was gutted. I was off on Tuesday, this launch with Craig. Was this you as well, Debbie? Did you launch these?
I launched them.
The textured embossing folders.
Yep.
Very popular, weren't they, I believe?
They were, but they were on the website a bit early, so people were able to get hold of them early, yes.
Well, you get the 6 different designs there. They're absolutely gorgeous, and that showstopper deal bringing you one of our ink pads. You also got the Centura Pearl in the baby pink, and then you also got alongside that one of our square. It's a rectangle blending tools. $37.91 or $56.63 is what you should have paid. £23 for all of that. That seems like a bargain. Or $32.56 is the deal if you're shopping in the US and you're a Platinum member. Right, welcome back. Why am I saying we haven't been anywhere? What is wrong with me tonight? You've literally just been talking and people have been looking at the pictures. Loving all the background ideas, says Rosalind Russell. A lovely card, Debbie, says Miriam. Thank you, Miriam. Oh, and Al's doing it. He's giving me his dinner update. Normally when he's on this time of night,
Oh yeah, he's been cooking tonight. He's been cooking loads since I've been away.
What, he cooks when you're away?
No, but he's been cooking loads, trying out new recipes. Yeah, he tries them out, and then if they're any good, he'll then cook them for me.
Do you know what's on the dinner menu tonight?
Don't, because he did tell me, and I can't remember. Curry. No, it's not.
No.
No.
Sweet soy coriander noodles with honey glazed pork belly ribs served with steamed ginger buns.
Oh yeah, he said he was going to do steamed ginger buns.
Steamed ginger buns?
It's a new recipe he found, yes.
I mean, he's a keeper, isn't he?
Oh, absolutely.
Feed me.
Absolutely.
Love that last card, says Kendall. My, Debbie, says Stephanie. I think that is wonderful. Roger just saying nobody ever will top Debbie's wax seal gate. We're talking about bloopers.
I don't think they will, I know.
And then Miriam says Bragate was pretty funny with Ben going all red.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that was, yeah.
And Philip says Corin's wardrobe malfunction runs it close as well. She's had 3. Do you know she's had 3 now?
What, dresses on back to front?
She did, apparently, just shortly after we had the initial one, when we were on the sofa, about a couple of days later, she did it again. And then I'm sure Johnny was saying that she had a cardigan or something on inside out a few weeks after that.
For me, the funniest one was Michelle. Where she tipped a whole pot of water over her craft along, and it literally just disappeared.
That's why she's now got that mug, isn't it, that the lady sent in for her?
Yeah, that was hilarious. I was just like, I went, with her. I was like, oh, she didn't just do that.
One of my favourites, which is on there, was when Debbie Robinson
drunk her dirty water.
And she tried to swiggle water out of a cup which had all the paint in it, and she didn't seem to care. She was like, "Well, what am I like?" She's just so funny. The guys here just make me laugh. I tell you what. Right, we're gonna move back onto the Country Lane collection. I tell you what, should we? Do you want me to go through the boards again, or do you want to delve into the demo? I'll give you the details, and I'll do the boards in just a few moments. So it's an 18-piece set. You're going to get dies, stamps, flower forming foam, ribbon and the stamens. This is the, if you're looking for a biggest saving of the night, this is the one to go for. It's £156, $196. That's what you should be paying. That is what you are paying. This is the platinum price, $37.30 or $46.66 is the deal if you're a platinum member. It's £110 what you're saving, or $137, not to be sniffed at. So let's get back and have a little look at this next demo. I reckon potentially this and then one more. We'll get in 2 more demos before the end of the show, alongside your demo of the show and then the demo of the day as well. Oh yes, and we've got to do the gallery. When are we doing the gallery? After a break in a minute. Okay, so demo, then a break, then gallery pictures, then another demo, then vote, then home. Good, I like it all.
That sounds like a long time, and yet it's only 40 minutes, so we need to be quick. Let's get on with the demo.
Let's go!
Yeah, this time I'm going to be using one of my faves as well, which is a cut and emboss folder. I love a cut and emboss folder. I think it gives you great detail, and it just takes your cards to a whole new level. So this one is our gateway to the country. I'm also using that country lace border die, and I'm also going to use the little topia bushes inches in this one as well, which is this one here. So you get the stamp for it, this one, and then the stamps to cut it out as well. So let's pop those ones to the side. First of all, I'm going to cut this border. So it's 7 inches, so it's a great size. So I've cut my size to 7 inches, and I'm just going to pop that edge to edge along there. I'm going to make sure I've just straightened that up, and then all I'm going to do is put some tape down just to make sure that's straight across there. So just about there. Let's grab some low-tack tape and then tape that one down.
Okay.
I am going to tape it in 2 places because it's a border. It's quite easy as it goes through the machine to shift sort of a little bit slanted, so make sure you tape that right down. Now with this one, because it's a cut and emboss folder, it takes a different platform, just your top and bottom cutting plates. If you want to get a little bit more depth into it, just add your metal shim. So let me grab my piece of card. We're going to pop that through there. Obviously wherever your cutting plates are, which is this cutting piece around here, goes on the front. So we're going to pop that in. So let's do that one first. And then all I'm going to do is add my metal shim to that as well. So top and bottom cutting plates. Because it's a cutting folder, you don't need to do this, but I think you get a better level of embossing. And then I'm going to run that one through. So nice and simple. If you do have the Gemini MIDI, you can send it through with your purple shim, and you can always add another little paper shim inside that as well, so add another piece of card. So there are ways around that. So let's take those ones out and see what we have. You can still do a letterpress technique with this as well, but I'm going to just be really careful to peel this away, and then you'll be able to see that beautiful design. Yes. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you've got all your fence there, you've got all your trees coming round. That is a beautiful one, and as you can see,
just the way the gate stays in the cardstock, that's brilliantly designed.
So good, isn't it? So yeah, beautiful design, that one. And then if I pop this one in, we can die cut this. I've stuck it to my glass mat. Oh, there we go. So I'm just going to, I need to put it in my embossing folder. Let's pop that to the side and then just run that one through so you can see that one being cut. So just offer that into the mouth of the machine. So while that's going through, we're going to take this one and we're going to take some of our ink. So I've got my Sandstorm, my Seal Brown, and then we've got our Spring Meadow, and then I'm using our Holly Leaf because that was one out of our Christmas collection, but it's a nice green to use. So let's start off, first of all, I'm going to use our Sandstorm. So let's just take our ink applicator, and I'm just going to come round. Now what I would do is, you can see I've left a mark all the way round because I would trim it to size once you've done it.
Yeah.
So all we're doing is creating those branches on the tree, just bringing those round. I'm not worrying about our gate at the moment because we're actually going to colour that a little bit differently. So let's just bring our ink into those sides. I'm trying to think of other games that we've played actually, Ben, and I can't think of any.
What games that we've played or games that you played?
Yeah, games that we've played. I forgot all the games we play on Crafters TV. I'm not very good at the games on Crafters TV, on Play Your Crafts Right. I've not been doing very well. We've had 2 Spot the Difference, and I've not been doing very well.
We did some games on the Christmas, the pre-Christmas party show that Craig and I did. I think I won every one. It's very boring. We had anagrams. I love an anagram. What else did we do? Oh, there was a brilliant round where Nicola and Liam, I think, have put together, they've taken like Christmas movie posters and then put me and Craig in the posters, and we had to work out what the movie was.
Oh, that's very good.
I've still got the screenshot of me as the Grinch, Nicola. That was my favourite. I love that.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That was fun.
Do you know what I think my favourite one was, which I think Charlotte did, and that is when she merged the faces.
That was the best one ever.
Oh my God, it was so
And wasn't
funny.
it Craig and Leanne was the funny one?
Oh, don't. And I don't think Leanne was impressed with that one.
Have you still got those pictures?
Mine and Leanne's wasn't brilliant either.
Oh, I'd love to see those again.
Yeah, they
maybe
were
for our
very
new
good.
for our new viewers, we should We should put some of those up again at some point.
Oh, they were hilarious.
Yeah.
I nearly posted some of them at Christmas when I was doing my post.
Oh, have you got them?
I've got a few of them on my phone. Yeah, not many, just ones that I managed to catch.
Oh,
yeah.
you should have done. Put them up again.
Yeah, they are very funny.
They were that was one of the best.
I'm
not saying this just because you two are in the gallery, but I think two of my favourite games, that one and also the one that Nicola, well, all the games that Nicola did actually for Christmas are very good, but the movie one sticks in my mind the most, with me as the Grinch.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It was a good game. My worst ever game on that front was the game where we had to do Spot the Difference that time, and it was absolutely impossible. It was like one of the first Spot the Differences that we ever did.
I think they're hard, Spot the Difference.
Yeah.
They were fairly easy, and then until they're not.
No, it is hard to come up with a new idea.
Oh,
isn't it?
absolutely, yeah,
imagine,
absolutely.
I can imagine. But
I
more
don't
of the
envy that.
face mash ones.
Yeah, they were hilarious.
Oh yeah, we're not on the shows this weekend, are we? So, no. One for the future.
Right, so I'm not going to keep going with this one, but can you see I'm just colouring this in using this one is my earth brown blend, and then I just added some extra with the alpine blend, and then also just because I'm very aware of time and want to get another demo in, I've got those two little topiary pots there. It is the most hilarious one ever.
That's what we were talking about, just for those of you who wanted to see it. That was the game.
That's hilarious. So funny.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
So funny. Look at that.
Craig and Leanne.
I love it. My one, I think I had one with Becky. Oh, that's it. Look at that. That's me and Leanne. So funny.
The other one, sorry, I know you did. Look at that handsome chap. It's me and Craig.
I mean, actually, that is, that's like Ken. Where's Barbie?
It's Craig's eyes. He's got lovely eyes. He really has.
It's like a
better looking version of me is what that is.
Yours and Craig, if you were brothers, that's like your dad.
It's Craig's eyes that make that. He's good looking.
It's a
good looking
beautiful
bloke.
picture, yeah.
Yeah, might have that one as my profile picture. Oh dear.
Oh, you don't want me in the ad? Right, so we've got our border die as well here. So we've got that one, and we're just going to use this down the side of our card. So it goes just along the edge like so. So all I'm going to do is just put a little piece of tape down that edge to pop that into place.
Here's a question from Philip who says, who is Crafters TV's longest serving demonstrator besides Sara?
That'd be Leanne and me.
Ah, how many years now?
So I'm, actual TV demonstrator, this is my 6th year. Yes, so 6 years coming up. No, it's more than 6 years.
Yeah, it must be.
7, I'm going into my 7th year.
Wow.
Yeah, so 7 years demonstrating, but I've been with Crafters Companion. It's coming up to my 11th year in April. Yes, so, but yes, I'm probably the longest one. Sara, Leanne, then me. Right, what am I doing? I've lost my train of thought. Right, so I've just popped that onto some cards, you can see, and we've coloured in our gate. We're going to use this on our card. Now, I've made it slightly bigger just at the top because this on its own, so if I turn this around, I'll show you what I mean. Popping that card on looked a little bit bland. So I wanted to put something in the background and then just have that off the top. So you can see that just coming off the top of that. And apologies because I have used that beautiful Country Lane paper pad, but like I say, we have so many paper pads, you can always use whatever you've got in your stash, and then if you've got that Country Lane, you can use that one. So we're just going to place that onto there. like so. And then because I've already shown you how to make the foam flowers, I'm not going to make some more, but I thought I'd add a bit of pink into this and add some flowers. So let's just pop these into place with some ribbon.
It's like you said, I think this is such a super versatile collection, this, isn't it? And that cut and emboss folder, I mean, wow, think of all the different collections you could use that for.
Oh, absolutely.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful one to use. So first of all, I'm going to put my ribbon, because then I want to add my flowers underneath. So they've got a little bit squish, but that's absolutely fine. And then let's just put a little bit of foliage. So just underneath. And then on the other side, like so. And then all I've got to put on them, we've got our little topiary bushes, which I absolutely love. So I pop them into place. And then I've just got a sentiment. So I've stamped out one of the sentiments as well, which says, a life with meaning is the meaning of life.
Oh, wow, that is very deep.
It's very deep, isn't it? Yes. But I think every life has a meaning, so I think that's a very nice sentiment.
Absolutely right.
And then let's pop that right above the garden gate. So a really inspirational card. And there we go. Very pretty with that border and that embossing folder, cut and emboss folder. And you can be very creative with that.
You absolutely can. What a lovely project. You will get your chance to vote in just a few moments' time. You guys love seeing those pictures as well. Might show you a few more after the break. I just wanted to very quickly, before we have that break, is just reiterate the value for money that you've got in this collection. This is £156, $196. Look at what you're paying tonight. Nowhere near that. A great opportunity to snap this deal up. So you're going to get your flower forming foam in this set. And there's 4 different colours, so 12 sheets of your flower forming foam included, and then everything that you need to build them up really, because we're giving you 400 of the stamens. These are all your consumables really. You're then going to get your seam binding ribbon. You've got 1 metre of each in those 3 different colours, and then 2 metres of that beautiful elegant lace. That's all included as far as your consumables are concerned. But then look at all the hardware you get. Like, it's just unbelievable. The Garden Gateway stamp and die set. This is again a lovely set. The cottage window, all about building up those layers. And again, you know, that die there doubles up as not only the window, but like a little flower box that you could have below the window there as well. Then you've got all of your perennials in pots. So if you like the idea of recreating that card that Debbie just did there, that's the one that you need to be able to go with there. All the dies to be able to cut out those stamps. There's beautiful lanterns in this collection. You've got all those wonderful sentiments as well. So if you like that sentiment that Debbie just used, there's plenty more of those within the set. 3D embossing folder, one of the very best I think that we've done in this collection with that grand oak. Then you've got the set of stamps, which is called the Idyllic Meadow. That one gives you all of the different sized animals for your different perspectives for however you're building up your scene. Then you've got the Gateway to the Country. That's the cut and emboss folder that you've just seen being used. Again, I think, there's a lot of very bests in this collection. That is just brilliant. The engineering on that is great. And think again about how many different sets you can use this alongside and all of the different things that you can create in the background. As far as your dies are concerned, you've got that gorgeous border die that Debbie's just used. You've got these beautiful butterflies. So much detail in these butterflies. It's incredible. Remember, this is all for £37 or $46 if you're platinum. All of those beautiful frames are included. You're getting that gorgeous die to be able to cut out and create that old-fashioned, old sort of style lantern. Then you've got the hanging sign and vines. Again, wonderful stamp and die set. You choose whatever you want to pop onto the actual signs themselves. And then, of course, you get the perfect peony. So those dies, again, you're going to use in conjunction with your flower forming foam, but of course you can use that with a whole host of other materials as well. That is a stunning bundle. It really is. For £37.30 or $46.66, it is, Nicola, yes, a stundle. A stunning bundle. Beautiful sentiment, says Lizzie. Miriam says, lovely card, Debbie. I love that embossing folder. And what a gorgeous card, says Patricia Watling. I tell you what, we are going to give you opportunity to check out your baskets. If you've got that Angel collection, Last call, I think we had 5. That is potentially gone. If that's in your basket, get that checked out. And what are you waiting for on this? If you've not yet got the Country Lane collection, you absolutely need to check this one out. Get it whilst it's at this price, and we will come back with another quick demo. We're going to see all of your pictures as well. Well, not all of them, as many as we can get through. So if you send in a pic, get ready. We've got the gallery coming up and all of the votes as well. It's all on the way in just a few moments.
My unsung hero has to be Tracy.
I'm going to give a little shout out to our Tracy.
I think if I had to nominate somebody, I'd probably go with Tracy.
Because Tracy keeps me fully supplied with cups of tea whenever I'm working here. She always finds me the things that I've lost, and she's always great to be around.
Sort of get involved with our sample library, which is massive. It's where all the samples are kept, all nice and neatly, all labelled up. And part of their job is to get the necessary samples out for the shows that we do every day, get them all ready and prepared, often display them, tidy them away again, pop them back in the sample library, and that takes an inordinate amount of time.
Because they literally are the cogs that keep us working, and I don't think a lot of people realise just what they do for us in terms of getting everything show ready so that we can come in, get ready and be relaxed to go on air and do those kind of things.
So that is just a small part of what they do, you know, as well as being floor managers during the shows, getting us any products that we need, and most importantly, bringing the coffee.
Everybody on screen knows I make everybody's tea and coffee.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people, and people that are very passionate about the products.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other, where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special? 100% it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part. And it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
It feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
A massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously. The people not just here at Crafters Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
There we go. Welcome back, everybody. Lots of you checking out your baskets during that little break. So what we're going to do is we will do another little demo in just a few moments. More like a technique, really, with the chalkboard stamps, because I know there was a few of you asking about those. So we'll have a look at that as a kind of like a last little technique-y demo. So we'll do the vote for the demo of the show now. Then you've got plenty of opportunity to vote on that. Then we'll have a look at all of your pictures that you sent in on the gallery. Then we'll do the technique. Then we'll have plenty of time to sort of wrap up and do the vote for the demo of the day as well. So that's how the next 20 minutes is going to play out. So nice and early. Susie will thank us for this on the socials as well. I mean, you can chill out here, Susie, honestly. Normally we give you about 3 minutes. You've got tons of time here. What have you made for us, Debbie, for anyone who's missed the show?
Yeah, so number 1 was our Angel collection, so number 1. Number 2 was our beautiful Country Lane. Number 3 was that gorgeous background that we made with those stamps. And number 4 was our Country Lane. So 1, 2, 3 and 4.
I'm going 3.
Yes, yes, 3.
Or
yes.
1.
Or 4. I like this one.
Or 2. I'm going 3. 3.
There you go. 1, 2, 3 or 4.
We'll give you 5 minutes to get your votes in on that, 1:45, and then we'll announce the result. Let's have a look, though, at what you guys have been up to. You're loving the galleries being back, so let's see. Is that what we're doing now? Yeah, we are. Let's have a look at the pictures that are coming through that you've sent in. If we don't show yours, apologies, because we've had so many. But let's have a little bit of a look. Amanda, I love this. Look at that. Happy 75th birthday with the tankard full of beer there. That's amazing. Was it down there?
That's beautiful.
Brother, absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Amanda, for sending that in. Love that one. And then there's so many pictures come through. Now this is what I'm talking about. Christine Mahoney. That is a big bonfire going on there. You got Svetlana toasting her s'more. And I wonder what he's singing, old
So Christine
Zizi.
did this
as the craft along.
Yes, well she did it before the craft along and then crafted along, but then she put lights behind it.
Wow.
And it looked like the fire was a light. Yeah, it was beautiful. It was such a good idea.
What? Where are the lights on it?
No, you can't see them, but in the card, like behind it, she put lights and they showed through on the light. They just looked lovely.
Okay. Well, I love it. It's brilliant. Absolutely love that. And then Christine McCrone done a lovely piece with the bumblebees. I love actually how that's just like one of the papers, isn't it? Beautifully sort of framed with one of the edgeables. That is really beautiful. I love that, Christine. Thank you for sending that in. Then Corinne Collins. This, wow, I can't remember the name of the set, but it was like the
trifold.
Trifolds. I always said it's like a little comic book. But that's such a clever use of it there, isn't it?
Very
With two
cute.
elephants.
Love that.
Linda.
Well, that cat wasn't very interested in my demo, was it, earlier?
Or just found your voice so relaxing that the cat's got off to sleep. That's so funny. What's your cat called, Linda? You'll have to let us know.
Look at that cat, it's beautiful.
Oh, she did say in the email, but yeah.
Oh, it's our Linda on the design team.
You'll have to let us know what your cat's called. Renee Deshane, how beautiful is that with the butterflies again? And, and some sunflower stuff there as well, isn't it?
Very nice.
Butterflies, what am I talking about? That's bumblebees. Cat's called George. Cat's called George.
Love that.
Thank you, Renee. And then Rosalind.
Oh, look at that, it's fancy. Looks like our printed mirror card.
Oh,
and our glitter card on the side. Look, decorating those letters, I love that.
Oh, yeah,
So,
absolutely.
Rosalind, you obviously like construction. You can spy little houses in the background there. Love that. That's our village. Can you see that
it is
on the
village,
right-hand
isn't
side?
it? With the template.
That's our village, yes.
C&P. Thank you, Rosalind.
Did Sara send this next one in?
That's her actual wig.
I know, it's brilliant.
I look like E.T., do you say?
Oh, yes, you do look like E.T.
Thanks a lot, Charlotte. Vicky, have fun. That was a picture from the other day when, I can't even remember how that came about, but I ran off to Sara's office to get her wig and then she told me to put it on. And then that picture happened. Right, thank you for all your pictures. We'll do another gallery again tomorrow. Shall we just have a quick look at this chalkboard set? I'll recap on all of the different stamps that you're going to get in just a few moments' time. But you do get your pigment ink pad and the pure white included in the bundle. But a few of you just asking how you go about creating the white letters on the actual card or whatever it is that you're making. So you've got the option of using your ink pad that you're going to get in the bundle, but as Debbie was talking about as well, you've got the ability, Debbie, haven't you, to be able to use your embossing powders as well.
Absolutely. So I'm going to do it both ways and then you'll see. So the first one, I'm just taking our Life is Tough, but so are you. And what I'm actually going to use, so this is in your bundle, you've got your pure white opaque ink pad. I don't know of very many white ink pads on the market, so I think this is a great buy. So all we're going to do is literally, because it's our pigment ink pad, we're going to stamp up our stamp and then we can stamp down with it. Now again, I'm using, because it's a white ink pad, it's also been mixed with colours by the looks of it. So I am just going to make sure I tap lots on there to make sure that white comes through. And then stamp with it. Now, because we're going on to black cardstock, I'm going to go down a couple of times just to get that image on there. But what you'll see is that, look at that, coming out onto a black, which is amazing. So we're going to do that again. And we're just going to make sure we cover that right over and then stamp that down again. Now, the more build-up of your pigment ink that you put down, the better the emboss is going to come out. And also you can build it up with like 1 or 2 or 3 layers, triple embossing. And you can see that's come out beautifully. So I'm going to take that one off. And I've got another piece of card underneath. Just take those ones. Try not to shift my bottom card. So let's just pop that back on. And then this time what I'm going to do, I'm going to come in with a different colour of ink pad. So let's do, all I've pinched is my, I didn't pinch it, I just took it off the shelf, our Frosty Jade.
Ooh, frosty.
So what I am going to do is just give this a quick wipe to take off that.
So this is the opaque pigment, isn't it?
Still opaque, yes. And then I'm just going to get a piece of kitchen towel. And then this time what we're going to do is, even though we're still doing the heat embossing, we're going to come in just drying that off a bit, so I don't want no wetness on my pad. Before I do anything else though, let me just bring this one in. I'm just using a clear embossing powder, which is what we do a lot, so we're just going to pop that over the top. So let me just move that one to the side. I'll do that in a second. So this one we're going to do in a colour. And I'm keeping it light still, but I'm going to put, and it doesn't really matter what colour you put onto it, but it works better if you put a light one. That way, if it does miss any little bits, it doesn't really matter. And this time I'm going to use a white ink pad over the top. So you do get, because it's a white embossing powder, you get a better whiteness. So it really will look like a more of a white chalkboard, like you've chalked it onto your board. So let's pop that on. So this one's just a white one, and we're going to just place that. It looks more cream actually, but
so what was the other embossing powder you used on the first one?
So the other one was clear.
Clear,
This is just a clear one. This is a white embossing powder. So let's just take those out. Make sure we put them in the right tubs. So that one's our clear one, like so. Just
before you heat as well, if you want to just do that, I've got a result on the demo of the show, so we can get the vote for the demo of the day going whilst you're doing the heating. The demo of the show is 2. I'll come and grab.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was very close, apparently. But that's 2. So very quickly, let's get the vote going on this, and then we'll go back to Debbie just to show you the sort of finished part of that demo. So the cards Debbie's made today. Number 1 was the TP card from Wake Up Call this morning. How cute is that? So that is number 1. Number 2 is this gnome card from Masterclass a little bit earlier on. So 1, 2, and of course the one that you've just voted for, that beautiful card from the Country Lane collection, is 3. So 3, 2, 1. Get voting, you've got about 5 minutes. Back to you, Debbie.
Thank you very much. Right, so this one on the left-hand side was what we've used our white pigment ink pad, and we've just placed the clear over the top. So we're just going to melt this in. So you can see that started to melt, and actually it looks brighter white than when you actually heat it. So we're just popping that over. So this is one way of doing it, and using that white ink pad.
So sorry, I wasn't concentrating because I was watching. So the one you're heating now is...
That's the white ink pad with the clear over the top.
Yeah.
And then this one is the one with the white embossing powder. So you get a lot more whiter on this one. Or you can build up your colour a little bit more. So it just depending on how you want to do them. But a white embossing powder is always going to shine up more.
Yeah.
So depending on exactly how you want it to be. So let's just do a bit more of that one. Yeah, that one definitely shines up much whiter, doesn't it?
And what colour did you use underneath the one that you're using now? That was the Frosty Jade, wasn't it?
Yes.
But it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
No.
So that was just to say which one, if you use, so if I bring them round, if you use just the white ink pad, you'll get a lot fainter, but you get that pretty, oh, there we go. You get more of that sort of, I can't think of the word, like a muted white behind.
Yeah.
But to think that comes out onto black cardstock, and then with white embossing powder, obviously it makes it very white.
Yeah.
So whichever one you choose to do, I think they look really cool.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Well, it's great, isn't it, actually, just to see again how you can create those different effects, and also just great to see, you know, how you can really get the very best out of these to create that that chalkboard effect. If you want to go for this bundle, I will show you all of the bundle, which does include the opaque pigment ink pad in the pure white. Do not see that very often. I can probably count on one hand the amount of times I've seen that in shows over the course of the time that I've been here. So that's included within the bundle. And then you're going to get all of the stamps. And again, just a few ideas on the boards there, the kind of different things that you can do, again, creating that chalkboard effect that you've just seen. So the sentiments that you get are, the greatest thing you can be is yourself. Do more of what makes you happy. I think that's a really good thing to say. You don't have to be perfect to be amazing. True.
Very true.
Life is tough, but so are you. True. Make your dreams happen. Do it. Do it. Do it now.
Do it.
Oh, by the way, that was the answer from the question I set on Wake Up Call this morning. Who did I have a... you know, we were talking about cardboard cutouts, and you said you had a cardboard cutout of Tom Hanks.
Oh,
and then Terry said she had a cardboard cutout of her son. And I said I had a cardboard cutout bought for me when I was working at a radio station.
Oh, of course, yeah, should have known
It was
that
Arnie
one.
in Commando. I know you all forgot that happened, but it just reminded me. No, it wasn't Arnie Commando. It was Arnie Arnie from the film Commando. Charlotte, what you like? Enjoy the sweet little moments. Then you've got laughter is the best medicine. Laughter, aye. Go out there and do amazing things. Life is too important to be taken seriously. And then, lastly, is may you be forever blessed. £28.80 is your platinum price there, or $40.80 if you're shopping in the US and you're a platinum member. I'll announce the result on this in just a second, and then I will give you an update as to what's coming up tomorrow. I just quickly want to say, though, do make sure that before midnight, wherever you are, you check out the website for those final 23p deals, the BOGO 23. Basically, there's some unbelievable buys on there where you can purchase one item and get the second item for 23p, but that does end at midnight, wherever you may be. So please check that out. There's loads of other goodies on the website for you as well, but that is something that you must do. Thank you for the comments going through. Katie tells me she's bought the Angel collection and the Country Lane, which accidentally fell into her basket. Alison says, I have the folder, didn't know how to use it, so I'll definitely be making a card with that now, going back to that last demo. And we do have the result in of the demo of the day. Ah.
Oh, you got a ah.
Well, if it had been me, I would have, well, it would have been between these two, and I would have thought the other one might have won, but it's the other one that's won.
Oh, the pretty one. You like a pretty card like me?
Yeah. That's me all over that one.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you almost look disappointed, Ben.
A little bit, because I like the gnomes, and I love
Yes,
the idea of the TP card, because it looks amazing. But as you showed earlier on, it's really, really simple to make when you've got the know-how. But yeah, well done, everybody. Thank you for all your votes, and that one will go up onto the Crafty Walk of Fame, and you could be voting for it as your favourite on Second Chance Sunday. We are back tomorrow, and do you know what? It's like it's the last day of the month tomorrow, isn't it? We've got some new shows coming up for you called Monthly Makes.
Monthly Makes.
So what we're going to be doing at the end of each month is kind of recapping on all of the best deals from that month. Now, that's good news, because we're going to be bringing you some amazing deals that you might have missed out on the month. The bad news is a lot of the items that we plan to bring to you have either gone or are on their way out. So what I would say to you is, we will obviously, get those shows ready for you tomorrow. But if you want to have a look ahead on the website, shop the show maybe first thing in the morning as well. Get in and grab those deals, because I've got a funny feeling it's going to be a busy day tomorrow. Lots of deals from last week, and indeed from the start of the month where we did our the New Year, New Craft. We had all the January news in there as well. So certainly lots to get your teeth into, but do make sure that you check the website fairly early, because I think it's going to be a busy old day. We've got a fantastic day lined up, Debbie, haven't we, tomorrow? Certainly lots to look forward to, and it's me and you all day again.
It is me and you all day, yeah. I got loads to show you. I get my hands finally on that Sent With Love box.
Yes.
There's another box that I want to show as well, which is all about the reveal doors. So yeah, there's lots of different things on the shows tomorrow. So, and all things that have been throughout January, and give you another chance just to buy.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Thank you for a brilliant day.
Oh, it's been amazing. As always, I love you loads.
Oh, I love you too. Something what she like. Oh, thank you everyone as well for watching. It's always been a lot of fun today. Thank you to Susie. Thank you to Rachel and Grace today. Jake's been working very hard today as well, up and down the corridor, getting ready for all the shows coming up this week. Massive thank you also to Nicola and Charlotte in the gallery. Whee! Top team. And who's back tomorrow? Is Johnny back in tomorrow? Johnny and Charlotte tomorrow? Fine, excellent stuff. Well, listen, make sure you check out your baskets. Thank you so much for a wonderful day. And join us back here tomorrow, 11 o'clock here in the UK, 6 a.m. Eastern, 3 a.m. Pacific, for what is going to be a fantastic wrap-up of the whole month. Until then, enjoy the rest of your Monday, and goodbye for now.